We know that IELTS reading is one of the most difficult modules in the IELTS exam. Now, how you can ace that? The first thing that you need is that you need to know what are the different question types that you will get in your IELTS reading exam. There are 14 question types, and today we are going to discuss all of these 14 so that IELTS reading will never be difficult for you. Hello everyone. My name is Ramandeep Kapoor and I'm an IELTS trainer. I've been training from the last 20 plus years and have helped thousands of students clearing their IELTS exam. So let's start discussing all the 14 question types. The first question is matching headings. Now in this question, some list of headings will be given to you and some questions will also be there. So you'll have to match that which heading will fit into which paragraph. And normally in this type of question, the number of headings are more as compared to the options or the paragraphs that will be there. So you will need to see and check that which heading will match to this which paragraph. So what you need to do is, you need to first check the headings, underline the keywords, and then go back to the passages to see that which keyword matches with which information in which paragraph. Now in these type of questions, the answers will never be in order. They will be random. So you need to check very carefully from the set of keywords that you have underlined. Second type of question is yes, no, not given or true, false, not given. Now these questions also students find quite confusing. But the simple trick is that in these type of questions, you will need to read the question first and underline the keywords and understand what that question is trying to say. And then you will need to go back to the passage and read the passage to try to match whether the information in the question and the passage matches. Now, if the both information matches, now it is there in the IELTS that you will not find the same words, you will not find the same language. You will need to rephrase and understand what the question is saying and what the passage is saying. If the information matches, then the answer is true. If the information is complementary, then the answer is false. And if you will not get the complete information, then the answer is not given. So there is a very slight difference between false and not given, but you need to check it very, very carefully. The third question type is matching paragraph information. Now it says, the question says which paragraph contains the following information, and another instruction which says NB, you may use any letter more than once. It means, and what do you mean by letter? Letter means we have some paragraphs who are labeled with some letters. Now what we need to do, we need to read the question. Suppose the first question says a comparison of the past and present transportation methods. Now we have to see that which paragraph is talking about the past and the present transportation methods. Now we'll need to read the paragraphs, and these questions also don't come in order. You need to randomly check all the paragraphs and see which paragraph is talking about this information. The fourth question type is summary completion question. Now if we'll read this question, it will also say write the correct letter A to I in the boxes 18 to 22 in your answer sheet. Now as we can see that we are given a heading, weather during the little ice age, and in this there are some blanks from 18 to 22 that we need to fill in from the options given in this box, and the options named are A to I. So we need to find out the correct word that will fit into these paragraphs, and we don't have to write the word, we need to write the alphabet from A to I. And in this also you need to read this paragraph, check for the blanks, go back to the passages. You need to see that what this paragraph is trying to find out, and the same synonym or the same similar word you need to find out from this block, and you will put in these blanks. So that is how this question need to be done. The fifth question type is called sentence completion question. Now this is again similar to the last question type, but here you will get the answers from the passage itself. There is no separate block that is given to you. Now if we'll read this, it says complete the sentences below, and there is another instruction which you need to read in every question type, is in how many words you need to answer. Now it says choose one word only. Now if you will write more than one word, then your answer will be incorrect. So you need to write your answers in one word only, and you need to check your keywords again to see that where will you find these answers. And normally these question types are in order. Like if you'll get your first answer, your consecutive answers will be in the subsequent paragraphs only. Suppose we will read this question. After 1880, the Cutty Sark carried dash as its main cargo during its most successful time. Now the keyword here is this time, that is after 1880, and this name Cutty Sark. So you will identify this and will try to locate in your paragraph, and from there you will get the answer, and your subsequent answers will be in the same paragraph or in the following paragraphs only. The sixth question type is matching headings, and this question type the students normally find difficult because all the answers seem similar. So you need to identify that which is the final answer. How you can do that? Let's come back to the question. Now it says choose the appropriate letter A, B, C and D. Write your answers in boxes 10 to 12 in your answer sheet. Now the question number 10 is asking about research completed in 1982 found that in the United States soil erosion, there are 4 options A, B, C and D, and the first says reduce the productivity of farmland, second says was almost as severe as in India and China, and third says are causing significant damage to the 20% of farmland. D, could be reduced by converting cultivated land to meadow or forest. So they are talking about 4 different things. You need to first read the question, and the question, the keywords are 1982, and the question we need to find out about the soil erosion in the United States. Now you will go back to the passage, find this location, that which paragraph is talking about this information, and then you need to see that out of the 4 options which will fit into that, and then you need to put that alphabet in your answer. And in these type of questions, mostly 2 options are wrong, absolutely wrong. You need to erase that out, and out of the other 2, they sound similar and they seem similar, but then you need to understand the crunch of the thing. You need to understand what this option is talking about, rather than just blindly matching the words from the question and the passage. So if you will do that precisely, you will be able to find out the answers. So the 7th is list selection, and if you see, there is a list given to us, and which says like who first invented or used by which type of people, and we are given certain questions, and we can use any letter more than once also. So what you need to do is you need to see that which item was first invented or used by which type of people. So the first question is regarding the black powder. So you need to see where is the mention of black powder, in which paragraph, and then you have to go back and see that which type of people invented or first used that. So this is that you need to select certain options from the list. 8th question type is choose the title. Here paragraph will be given to you, and there are 2 to 3 options will be given to you, that which title is best suited for this paragraph. You need to identify that by completely reading the paragraph. And many students make the mistakes that they just read one part of the paragraph and they come to the conclusion that this is the final answer, but it is wrong. You need to see that what the complete paragraph, or if there are more than 2 or 3 paragraphs, what the crunch of the whole thing, and what is the best title for this paragraph. So 9th category is classification questions. Now in these type of questions, we need to classify that which item is matching with which information. Now if we'll see this question, it says classify the following statements as referring to this. It means and the option says write the appropriate letters A, B and C in boxes 1 to 5 in your answer sheet. So you have 5 questions, 1 to 5. You have to see which one is talking about these 3 options A, B and C, and whichever is right, you have to write that in front of the question. After that, we have matching sentence endings. Here you will be given half of the sentence, and the other half of the sentence you'll have to see that out of the given options which ending completely goes with this statement. And how you can know that? Now we have to go back to the passage again, and we have to locate this information to see that which ending will perfectly match with that statement. 11th question type is the table completion. This is another category of questions, and here the instructions are given to you. Like the first instruction says no more than 3 words and or a number. So you remember last question there was an instruction, do not write more than 1 word. So there 1 word was desired only, but in this type of question and in this instruction it says no more than 3 words and or a number. So you can write a 1-word answer, a 2-word answer, but a maximum a 3-word answer and a number or a number. So you can use a combination of these things. And what you need to do, you need to understand what is given in the table and what is desired. If you'll see here, so there are some days that are given to you: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday and Sunday, and timing are given. There's a column of event, there's a column of venue, and there's a column of ticket price. So some informations are missing. So we need to locate this information from the passages, and we need to fill that, and we need to see that we just put that answers in the words, in the maximum words that is mentioned to us in the question. The 12th question type is the flowchart completion. Here also the instructions are given that write no more than 3 words. So here the answer will be in words only. There will be no numbers according to the instructions that are given to us. And the question is giving us like a flowchart of a production process. So some information is given, the second is missing, third is given, and the fourth is missing. So some part will be given, some part will be missing. Now you will have to again go back to the passage to read and identify that which information is missing, and you'll have to fill that number of words that you instructed. 13th question type is the diagram completion. In this question, again a diagram is given to you, and some possible answers are also given to you in the block that is given, and again you have to read the instruction. Here the question is in the grammatical form, but you have to read the passage to find out that which of the answers will be there in the blanks that are provided. The last question type is the short answer question. Here also the question will be given, and you need to answer the question in the number of words that is mentioned in the question. In this question it says no more than 3 words and or a number. So you can use a combination of words and a number or just a number itself. But you need to read the question. The question says what is the African rhinoceros compared to. So now you have to go back to the passages again, see where there is a mention of rhinoceros and what it is compared to. So you need to find out who's that word, and you have to write that word in your answer sheet. So these are the 14 type of questions that are being asked. You need to understand these questions really well. You need to understand that in which type of questions your answers will be in order, where they are out of order, so that you can use the right strategy and use minimum time to find out the answers. So if you can really understand these questions really well, your reading will be completed in no time, and you can even get 40 out of 40 marks in your reading. So I'll keep on providing such useful content in the future too. Please give a like and subscribe to my channel if you want to know more. Thank you and all the best.